One man was taken into custody Thursday afternoon, and Dothan Police Vice Unit wasn't even involved there. That's until the man came out with a hatchet. WTHN's Aaron Dixon picks it up from here.
A Dothan man who had an axe to grind Thursday afternoon that saw him end up behind bars, and he wasn't even the initial suspect.
Saw them approaching, went inside of his room, and came back out and confronted them with a hatchet.
A Dothan Police Vice Unit responded to a call at the Dothan Inn off of Ross Clark Circle, and as they were going to execute a search warrant, but as they were approaching the room where the initial 911 call, a male suspect who was hanging outside of his hotel room saw the officers. He then went inside his room and came out with a hatchet.
He did have it up in a threatening manner.
The Vice Unit then began to give the man verbal commands to comply, which caused the male suspect to go back into his room. The officers then continued to give verbal commands to the man, and after a brief standoff, the suspect complied, and the officers were able to take the man into custody without injury. Each Dothan police officer goes through 32 hours of in-service training every year, and included in each officer's training is a class on de-escalation.
You know, we always include de-escalation training each year. We try and include more and more of that type training.
The male suspect was not involved in the initial police call at first and wasn't even staying in the room that made the call, causing the Dothan Police Vice Unit to act. The suspect was charged with menacing, unlawful possession of a controlled substance, and tampering with evidence. Reporting in Dothan, Aaron Dixon, WDHN News for the Wiregrass.
All right, appreciate it, Aaron.